This is PSpice Simulation tutorial series. In this video, we'll create the buffer circuit from scratch, and in the next section of this video, we'll run the transient analysis on this buffer circuit. So let's get started. In the first step, we will create a new project. To do that, we'll run the OrCAD capture from Cadence program menu, select the license and click over OK button. Once the OrCAD capture is ready, we are going to create new project. To do that, we'll go to File, New and click over Project button. Here I'm going to name it Buffer Circuit. And next we are going to enter the location. I'm going to save it on desktop. Double click and select the folder. Make sure you have Enable PSpice Simulation and click over OK button. Next it is asking, do we want to use any existing template or create a blank project? So in our case, we are going to create this buffer circuit from scratch. So let's click over this create a blank project and OK. Once the project is successfully created, we are going to name this schematic page. Just select it, rename and name it buffer circuit and click over OK. In the next step, we are going to create a buffer circuit using Cadence PSpice library. So I'm just going to extend this screen first. Next we'll go to Place, Components, and from here we are going to place vPulse. Right click, Place. Then we are going to add registers. It will be general purpose register. Right click, Place. Then I'm going to place capacitor. So after placing register, capacitors, we are going to place an operational amplifier, which will be LF411. Make sure you have selected JFET input operation amplifier with AA enabled. Right click and place. We'll place it somewhere here. Then we are going to place DC sources, which will be plus minus 15 volt. So let's place VDC. Here we go. Now I'm going to create this circuit quickly. So as you can see, we have added all the pulse parameters and created this buffer circuit. Now in the next step, we are going to add current and voltage probes at different node of this buffer circuit. To do that, we'll just click over voltage node. We are going to put voltage node at Vin and Vout. Next, we are going to add current probes. So let's place current probe at ICAP1, which will be here, and ICAP2. Right click, end mode. Next, we are going to set simulation profiles. To do that, we'll click over new simulation profile. Just name it buffer and click over create button. Once the simulation setting window will open, and here we are going to add run to time 5 microseconds and rest setting will be default. Click over apply and OK. Next, we are going to run the simulation. To do that, we'll click over run the PSpice simulation button. Here we go. Once the simulation is ready, we'll just click over this plot, and here we can see all the 4 plots, which is ICAP1, ICAP2, V1 out, which is the output voltage, and R11, which is our input voltage. Since we have not placed a net label there, so that's why the software have picked this R1 first pin. Alright. So if you want, you can add the net label at the input side as well. Alright. So you can analyze these waveforms of this buffer circuit. Next, we are going to save this project. To do that, we'll just go to File and click over Save button. For more tutorials, visit us at resources.emaeda.com and don't forget to like and subscribe our YouTube channel.